Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you an easy, inexpensive way to test for Bakelite. What is Bakelite? Bakelite is an early form of brittle plastic, typically dark brown, made from formaldehyde and phenol, used chiefly for electrical equipment. This was taken from the dictionary. Over time, Bakelite, when it reacts to the air, changes colors. You may have a bracelet that's black that is now kind of has a greenish hue to it. They can be found in many colors. One of the most desirable colors of Bakelite is red. You can find Bakelite in all types of jewelry. Today, I'm going to share with you a really quick and easy way that you can test for Bakelite without having to go and buy a chemical. All right, so all you're going to need is your baking soda, some Q-tips, some bracelets, and a cup, plus a cup of water. So let's get started. So the first one I'm going to test is this one right here. All I'm going to do is get my Q-tip, dip it in some water, dip it a little bit in the baking soda, make sure it's covered, and I'm going to test the inside of the bracelet. Now, this one's like this, but if it's Bakelite, it should turn yellow. This one is just turning red, so this is not Bakelite. Moving on, again, we're dipping it in. We are going to test the inside of this bracelet, just a plastic bracelet. We're going to dip it in our baking soda and rub it in there. Slightly dust off your jewelry before you do this. This one doesn't look like it's turning yellow. Just want to make sure. Nope, that's not Bakelite. Again, we're going to dip it in the water. We're going to get our red bracelet. Dip it in the baking soda, and this one, is just showing the paint. So it's not Bakelite. Getting this baking soda all over here. Okay, so we are going to test this bracelet here. We're going to dip it in our water. Dip it in our baking soda. And since, let's see, I have to do this on the outside, so let's do it. We're going to do it right here. Okay, so that did turn yellow. Now, just like the red, what I'm going to do is I am going to test this with water. And if it doesn't turn yellow with water, it's Bakelite. Okay, so let me test this again on the clean side of the Q-tip just to make sure. Now, it could be paint, it could be Bakelite. So we're dipping it in the water. We're going to dip it in our stuff. And I'm going to go to a different area on here. Picking up stuff. Okay, let's go right here. Just rubbing lightly again. There's some yellow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a clean Q-tip and I'm going to just dip it in the water. And I'm going to find a clean space on here that don't have any baking soda on it. All right, so we're going to do this right here and see. We're rubbing it. It's Bakelite. This would have turned yellow if it was paint. Okay, this is not turning yellow. So this is Bakelite. And watch, I'm gonna now, I'm with the same Q-tip, I am gonna dip it back in here. I'm gonna dip it in the same space and we're gonna see. Okay, you see the yellow there? I don't know if you could see it. And I'm pressing the same amount of pressure. Okay, so this is Bakelite. So that's a good thing. You don't find too many of these, and this is why they're so expensive. This is why these are, you want to check your bracelets if you're selling jewelry. And the last one I'm going to check for you is this, probably just plastic. I put this in my video, but let's see, because I don't know. So we are going to, so we're going to dip it in our water, dip it in the Bakelite, going on the inside of the bracelet, pressing with a decent amount of pressure. It looks slightly yellow. I'm not convinced though, because that's not like really, that could be, that's like, no, this isn't Bakelite. I will do it one more time, dipping it in the water, dipping it in here, moving on to a different area of the bracelet, and let's see. No, this is not Bakelite. So we do have one Bakelite bracelet. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later.